He has a big advantage in reach by 6 inches. Weight's the same. Age doesn't make any difference. They're both in their prime. We're set to go.
Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with silver, official weight 139 3/4 pounds. His professional record, 22 victories, including 15 knockouts, only 2 defeats. He comes to us from Berezovka, Russia. He's the WBO Intercontinental Light Welterweight Champion. Recognized as the challenger tonight, the Siberian Rocky, Ruslan Provodnikov. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing Bronco blue with orange, officially weighing in also at 139 3/4 pounds. As a professional, 34 victories, including 23 knockouts, only 1 defeat. But by way of rematch, he's defeated every man he's ever faced. From Thornton, Colorado, the reigning, defending WBO light welterweight champion of the world, Mile High Mike Alvarado.
Tony Weeks got the big job in there. Calls him in. 10-point must scoring system.
All times at buck on, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
All right, he says 6 in reach, 3 in height. Here we go. Round number 1, scheduled for 12. World Championship on the line. That's Alvarado with the blue trunks.
His opponent in front of him.
He's really one of the best, Larry. I'm glad you pointed that out because he's leaning in there with the head. Because there's always the danger when you have the taller fighter.
Good right hand by Provodnikov. The key to this fight is going to be how he deals with Alvarado's left and the way he hit it.
Well, it's working for him because in this first round, Provodnikov is winning the first round. Mike with his back to us now with a big tattoo.
He has that baby soft skin, and every time he connects, as you'll probably see after even this first round, gonna be
Nice
red and
uppercut.
puffy.
Real good uppercut by Alvarado. One of his best what he's doing in there. A battle of the bow. Mike picked his shots, but Ruslan.
There you see Provodnikov trying to make sure that there's very little room between him and Alvarado. Alvarado's best punch.
Over the weekend, so we missed you, Paco. But Mr. Duggan doing a fine job filling in.
Moves around like this.
No. I like it when he bangs, but a lot of people, he won't be able to hold himself and contain himself. He'll explode when this crowd will sit down and let fly. His punches will be wild, they'll be wide. He's gonna...
Provodnikov almost jogging to catch up with Mike Alvarado there as Alvarado stays on the outside and boxes. And both of these guys typically over 70 per round, but we're not seeing that as of yet as Mike boxes.
Another factor, don't forget, we're at a mile-high altitude here. Now the kid from... And he missed it, he missed it, he missed it, he missed it. There's 7 or 8 misses because he's fighting as a...
Occasionally, he stopped long enough.
With me, most experienced and wonderful experience world championship fight. The crowd chanting for Alvarez. Alvarez to the left of the screen with a tap.
Maybe there will be an accumulation over rounds, but Provodnikov is not the type of fighter that can be slowed down by just one punch.
Provodnikov missing shot. Mike's face is bruised already. But, Christina, you brought up something that I didn't know, that he's got that baby skin that bruises and tears a little bit. So that's a good... You know, something's off, as far as I can see, with the Siberian Warrior. He's missing a lot of shots. He's aggressive.
Alvarez has had enough respect. He just wants a win.
Now he's doing that now. Having a fine boxing round here in 3. He won the second round. And go. good referee will not interfere when the hands are free. And he's doing a great job staying out of there. Like a broadcaster learning when not to talk. Tony losing seconds now. That is definitely an Alvarado round. From the Nevada State Boxing Commission, Levi Martinez, very experienced, and Danny Nelson, also very experienced. As you look at this, folks.
There was one time where Alvarez decided to fight on the inside.
You were distracted by the round 4 cardio. We're getting ready to go to round number 4. There he is. Pride of the Mile High City, and here's the pride of Siberia in Russia. Nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there.
All the long-distance runners that come to the Rocky Mountains to train.
Now he's trained for it. And while Provodnikov is more of a keep the fight out there, off the end of that reach. Solid right hand.
And that's perfect. Just get in, land those shots, and keep it moving.
He is tough, and I got a lot of respect for him. This kid could win this fight.
Mike could box 11 rounds and a half, and Provodnikov still has a chance. You can't count a guy like him out as much as.
It's only human nature. You can see what's going on. You can feel it, and there was a terrific uppercut by Provodnikov.
You know, I have an old saying when I watch a fight, Colin, trust your eyes.
Here's now Provodnikov having a pretty good 30 seconds. Landing some shots. Mike taking them. Hard shots by Provodnikov. And that face will swell up. These shots are not as quick. Nice uppercut. Misses. Pouring as he fights southpaw. Big, and he's going to miss. There's his hit. There he's hit. Now he's back orthodox. Now he might start to score if he does. But he gets nailed again. 10 seconds to go in the 4th.
There's the exchange at the end of the round. But Provodnikov stood in and answered.
Ruslan Provodnikov providing a lot of contrasting styles, which makes for a good fight. And make no mistake, that solid right hand landed. So did that stance that Larry's talking about. His legs are very wide, which means he's jamming off his front foot, and that can have no power. Walks him down. But who gets out first? Mike. Mike misses. Provodnikov lands the back foot, landing his jab, scoring with his jab, scores with his uppercut. There's blood there. I can't tell where it's from. At war this evening.
Oh, good exchange right there.
Like he's been in the early going of every round so far. We get Provodnikov slightly out in front unofficially. At the hands of Alvarado. Nice uppercut, slashing, slinging right hand that time. Provodnikov making a mistake. He's entering that kill zone with his left shoulder high, is what I can see.
My best guess is it's cause and effect. I'm going to give Alvarado credit for making it.
Well, in this round, the heavy blows are being landed off the hands of Alvarado. Mike would have learned by now that being a southpaw doesn't work for him. Certainly not for Ruslan. Pity-pat punches on the inside, which means he's back fighting in his right-handed fighter, so he'll score, and he won't get hit. Wild with a punch. He can move well as a right-handed fighter. Doesn't move well at all as a left-handed fighter. 6. I don't like it because he's getting hurt. I love it for Provodnikov. There's a digging shot there. This is Larry, an old-fashioned. 45 seconds to go in the 7th. Back and forth. Here comes Provodnikov. How patient Provodnikov. Boy, oh boy.
Provodnikov getting bloody.
Yeah, that looks like it's coming from the...
Alvarado's right eye looks pretty bad as well.
It does, but it's not split open yet.
Oh,
Alvarado walked into a right hand. He got nailed at the belt. He's cut by the right eye.
I have the fight even, by the way. Colonel, 3 rounds apiece.
A right hand and then a left hand. Here's Provodnikov trying to draw him into a brawl. So far, Alvarado trying to be smart. Here comes Provodnikov. Here he comes. He hurt Mike. Mike is ready to go. His legs dipped. He's in the ropes. He's down.
There was a fierce fight, but the Mile High will help him here. Down he goes again.
Wow. 2 knockdowns. That puts Provodnikov way out in front of this fight.
Stout trying to get a little rest and gather himself.
Well, he can rest because he's way out in front of this fight all of a sudden. Another right hand. I think Alvarado, keep him out there. Looping right lands Alvarado again. He's been down. Look at him. He's staggering. Now with the right hand again. Can he survive the full? Yes, he does. 7 round.
Here we see him on the ropes. And relentless. And once again, backs Alvarado on the ropes. And down Alvarado goes, seemingly just from...
He continues to fight as a southpaw, and he's going to get blasted. And he does with the right hand. Now he's back to orthodox again. Grabs him in, walks him back. Totally under control right now. Not going berserk, taking his time.
And hitting Alvarado everywhere he can. On the arms, on the shoulders.
I know you love this. Your man is winning this fight. Larry, at some stage, and is this it to get into a war, or is he not back strong enough yet?
No, I think he's still...
Like a wounded stork. Here he battles back, showing the warrior he is. There is malice aforethought in the hands of Ruslan. Well, it's Provodnikov's round again. Now we have a situation with 3 rounds to go. He's up back. At some stage, he must engage and go to war.
Mike showing a lot of heart. It does look like
I get the feeling again that he's just trying to buy time when he does that.
So do I. Southpaw. So watch him get hit. And he does. And he does again. Now he's back orthodox. And he's getting pounded. He's getting hurt. Tony might stop this. But there's several head blows. He's getting nailed hard. Provodnikov trying to end it and end it now. He doesn't have the zip in his arms anymore.
Not at all.
And this guy does. He's hurt back. He's ready to tumble. A lot of time in this round.
This could be the end.
Definitely look at him. He's out on his feet. He's staggering.
He's going to the wrong corner.
Going to absolutely the wrong corner. Tony, he's a warrior.
Here he looks like the Russian army coming at Alvarado. With a V in his name, meaning coming from Russia, is tough. He's got 2 V's in his name, and a 3rd one is a victory in this fight.
It's a victory. It's for a victory. Ruslan Provodnikov to our good friend Adi Palulu and company.
At the end of round number 10, the winner by TKO victory, and he is the new WBO light welterweight champion of the world, Dami Gospoda, the Rocky from Siberia, Ruslan Provodnikov.